Well, happy beginning of the new week to you. This is American Care News' Monday Morning Wisdom for the first week of March 2010, March 1st, 2010. And our topic this week is getting the most out of your staff. Now, while ordinarily we address those of you who are in the business of rendering care, but I would imagine what we're discussing today has applicability even outside of the care delivery spectrum. And so we want to share with you just a few things that we believe will assist you in getting the most out of your staff and having the kind of work environment that contributes to your growth. Okay? Number one is train, then expect. Train, then expect. How can you expect, let alone demand or insist upon something from an employee or even a contractor in your work environment when you haven't trained them to do the job? Have you taken them in private somewhere and set them down and gone over with them, perhaps even repeatedly, what is required for them to accomplish the task that you've assigned to them? Please be careful. If you want to kill morale, if you want to destroy a person's self-confidence, if you want to force them to look for work in an environment that promotes their interests and, of course, their abilities, all you have to do is not train them and then still insist upon them fulfilling certain requirements, okay? Number two, trust with obvious limitations. When you assign someone to do a job, you have to trust that they're going to do it. If you are unwilling as an employer to invest trust in anybody, how can you accomplish the task associated with running your business? No one person can do everything in any organization. The support staff are crucial to ensuring that you get things done as you need to. So again, there has to be some limitation, obviously, until a relationship evolves into total trust, if it ever gets there with you. But in the beginning, you've got to trust a little, or nothing will get done. Thirdly, never belittle. Nobody shines if they're constantly belittled. Nobody is confident that they can complete any task that you might assign if you belittle them. You might not think you are, but you might very well be. Do you have managers in your organization and yet you are constantly undermining their authority? Do they make decisions and then you decide the decision was not best, and instead of preserving their dignity and managerial strength by correcting the matter in private, you actually correct it with the other employees who are involved and bring subordinates in what should be managerial conversation only? Manifest a little discernment there. We have to be extremely cautious about belittling people, not just in what we say, but in how we treat them in their job capacities. Accept the possibility of failure, but don't anticipate it. Don't expect it. Don't hand somebody an assignment and say, I really hope you get this done, as though as far as you're concerned, they're never going to accomplish it anyway. Let's not anticipate failure. Let's anticipate success and then jump in and help them to bring that project to completion, okay? Render needed assistance is the next one. If in fact they need technical help, why not give them the help needed so they can get that job done? Remember, the more they get done, absent your direct involvement, the quicker your company can grow, the less backlog you have, and the more your patients or clients or residents in group living will come to trust you and your managerial protocol. Make every project our project, not yours, not mine. If it is looked at as collectively for the greater good of everyone in the organization, you know what will happen? It'll be approached with a team spirit. And one more item, keep the environment dignified. The way you keep an environment dignified is by not belittling people, by never allowing expression in the office that belittles any group of individuals, whether it's based upon their ethnicity, their sexual orientation, religion, or any other preference. Keep the work environment positive. When you make requests of someone, ask them how much time they think they might need to get it done. But even more importantly, end the day with them feeling important and involved. If you practice these things, I think you'll have success. Thanks for playing along this week for this week's Monday Morning Wisdom. We look forward to talking to you again on March 8th, 2010.